with Texas Street Cars. We wanted to do a video on buying an OBS truck. So I bought this truck for myself, and I'll spin around here a second, we can check it out. But I wanted something I could kind of drive that wasn't super low mileage like I've had before where I'll never use them. So I bought this from our buddy, Josh Salas, who sells these trucks a lot. He kind of got this truck from an old man, did some updates on it, and I'll spin around here so you can see it. It is a 1993 Chevrolet C1500. Everybody calls this the Dale colors. It's the black, silver with the red pinstripe. But 99,000 mile truck. So I think it was like one family owned up until recently. And Josh got it. He lowered it, put these chrome torque thrust on it, did the bed liner. It had a drop-in bed liner on it. So he did a spray in, which we don't normally love, but this one's actually a pretty decent little job. And this is going to be a truck I'm going to use, right? So part of this video is we want to show what these trucks are like when you, let me turn the camera here, when you get them, and then kind of what put our spin on this, what we would do to it. So a bunch of people flipping these trucks, a bunch of people buying them and selling them. And, you know, we kind of do it a little different here as far as detail, attention to the detail stuff we do and everything like that. So the plan for this truck is to upgrade the wheels. It's got chrome torque thrust on it with some like lion head tires or something right now. So we're going to change the wheels maybe to some, maybe race lines. We may stick with these and just upgrade to Nitto. We're not sure yet. We'll do an AZ Pro brake kit on it, and then update the suspension a little bit. It's just got a, I think, Beltec or something on it right now. But a condition of the truck. So it's supposed to be all original paint, 99,000 miles, 5.7. It looks like it had some little paint touch up here and there, but overall, you know, pretty decent quality, what you'd kind of expect for a 100,000 mile truck. So we'll improve this paint. Interior wise, it's got some weird floor mats in it right now, so we'll change it to that. Interior is kind of driver quality. It's got one little small crack in the dash right above the thing. So, but the dash is overall in pretty good shape. Tack truck, all power, everything like that. Let's look at the seat bolt. Seat bolt's not bolted in, so I'll bolt that in and we'll kind of refresh all this. Raise attention to the details will help us with this paint correction, get everything as good as we can while not having to try and repaint anything. It's got some old window tint on it that we'll update. So basically that, we just kind of wanted to show what we would do to one of these trucks. These are for sale everywhere, right? Everybody has one for sale. This is kind of how you get them. And we're going to show what we kind of do on one that's already been worked on a little bit. So brake upgrade, some little suspension stuff, maybe some sway bars. The big deal is this is my favorite color OBS, is this you know, Dale paint scheme, whatever everyone wants to call it. So that's really what I wanted. I wanted something I could drive, 99,000 miles. It won't hurt it to drive a little bit. And we'll get it as nice as we can. So Mr. G's will be here soon. We'll talk to him about it, and then we'll kind of go from there. We got Patrick came out of the shop today to deliver the 88. Spin over to that, Gagey. That's the 97. Wow, fast spin. That's the 9,700 mile truck that they just 9,800 miles now.
Now 98.
So they just got finished up. We do have a deposit on that one, so we got exhaust and some other little stuff to finish. But really nice kit. We'll do a video on that one later. But the big thing is we have this truck. We talked about it. I did a little video earlier talking about some of the stuff on it. We wanted to really kind of show there's a whole bunch of people selling OBSs in the market right now, and kind of you get different qualities of them depending on what you pay. So we got this truck to build kind of a driver quality truck for myself to use, not be so low mileage, I don't want to drive it. We bought this from Josh, I always mess up his last name, it's Saleh, I think? Nobody knows how to say it. Josh, forgive us. Yeah. He puts these trucks together, he got it from an old man, and kind of lowered it, did some stuff. So we're going to go back and kind of rework some stuff. There's some little areas we'll show you throughout the video. We're going to address interior, we're going to address cosmetic exterior stuff, suspension, wheels, brakes, and that's why Patrick's here. So I sat down with Patrick, we just got done ordering some parts and stuff, and Patrick, if you want to tell them kind of our plan for this truck.
We're just going to make sure the suspension is all correct, refreshed. We're going to put some fresh Beltec springs in it. We're going to do Ride Tech shocks all the way around. And we're going to order a set of brakes from Travis at Pro Performance Revelators. We're going to do the 14s and 13s. 14s and 13s.
And then Patrick has got us some wheels going. Spin over this way, Gagey. This is our Tahoe that you saw earlier in the video when we bought it at Classic Truck Throwdown. You can come back to us, buddy. Gage is doing the camera today. We got a part ordered for it. We'll do more video on that follow-up. But we ordered a set of race lines for it and this one, and we're kind of going to not say which ones we're going to use yet because we're ordering two sets and we're going to decide which one looks better. So y'all will see that. But again, we really want to show what it's like buying one of these trucks, and then what we're going to do. Raise attention from the details. Is going to address the paint concerns, do ceramic coating, We'll put a stereo in it. Right now it's got the factory stereo. I think one speaker's working like every OBS truck you buy. So here at Texas Street Cars, we try and do these trucks a little different with Pat's help. We really have the suspension dial. And this black truck that Gage spun around to earlier and back again is probably one of the best driving and riding trucks that we've done. It's really similar setup to the Pace truck we had. So we think we've got it figured out. RideTech's kind of our go-to,
Yeah, 100%.
and kind of where we can make these trucks where they can be that low and you can actually drive them and not knock all your fillings out. So walk over this way and show the side of the truck, Gage. So this is what everybody calls the Dale color scheme, the black and silver with the red pinstripe. Right now it's probably a 5.6 drop, I think. We may leave it somewhere in there, we don't know yet. And it's got some chrome torque thrust, just kind of basic stuff, how you buy these. So we will keep doing little videos of the stuff we address interior-wise and then post it up. We got the truck loaded up on his airbag trailer here. Do you like this trailer?
I didn't do this.
He didn't do this. He didn't do this one chip on this 100,000 mile truck. We'll touch it up.
This is actually not my trailer.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This is rich people stuff. Yeah. So brakes are in,
Brakes,
sway bars are in,
spindles.
React spindles, belts, everything's at Patrick's shop. So if you guys want to do these trucks, he's who we use. He's going to be doing the Tahoe, which is our big project. This again is just a truck we're trying to build to kind of drive a little bit. It's 99,000 miles, so you can't hear anything because these dump trucks, I'm sure. But we're gonna use Jesus Christ. We're gonna use this truck a little bit, so Pat's gonna make it where it drives good. So we'll figure it out. So it's headed to Patrick's. We'll see it when it gets back. Maybe there's a secret knock. Somebody coming? All right, here's one thing that we need to talk about, Pat. We have posted 2 trucks on YouTube of these brakes. Can you explain to them that Bear and AZ Pro says this is the direction of them?
This is the direction the wheel
Yes,
goes.
people do not, I've posted the instructions. So each rotor company kind of does it different. Some go with the flow, some go against, like you can see.
This is the correct way. Any set of Willwoods you get, any set of Bears you get, the 2 major manufacturers in the brake world, they go this way.
Yeah, so people
Printed in their instructions.
people did not agree with that. Here is a live look at the instructions.
They go this way.
Yep, the right way you have them, right? We verified. The YouTube world will be happy, Patrick.
Those are set.
All right, so next, calipers. So one of the things AZ Pro's kit, I see the old nasty caliper here, is they include full stainless lines and new calipers. So it'll be a nice upgrade, which is all over here, right? Yeah, man, that caliper's pretty big.
They're huge.
What are they? They're C5.
C4 calipers.
C4, which is the best Corvette, really. Matches this vintage Dale truck. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Dale truck back in the shop. We wanted to go over kind of what we've done so far. We'll have some more steps to it. We'll do another video for the next steps. But it is back here. You saw kind of through this video is that Mr. G's Classic Truck's getting the suspension. We'll go over that and then we'll show you some of the interior stuff that we just got done. So like we were talking about in the truck in the start of this video, is we wanted to show kind of what you get when you buy one of these OBS trucks and kind of what we do with our spin on it. So suspension was all reworked. It was already lower when we got it, but it had the Nitro 2 drop shocks on it. It had some wonky springs up front, one of the spindles that pushes out, I don't know if it was Beltec or Magahi's or whatever. But what we did is put the React spindles on it. You can kind of zoom down here, Jason, and show the brakes. It's got the AZ Pro React brake kit on it. I'm sorry, Revelator brake kit. 14's in the front, 13's in the rear. We'll walk around to that here in a minute. So new spindles, we put new Beltec 3-inch drop springs up front, and then RideTech shocks all the way around. So The truck, we'll go drive it here in a minute, but the truck rides and drives really nice now. You got the adjustability of the RideTech shocks if you want to firm it up or soften it up, but Pat took care of all that. He cleaned up some of the notch stuff that was done to it and got it all sitting right. So I like the stance now. We came down an inch in the rear, so it's 5.7 now. So that's kind of what we do with the suspension. Interior wise, we dropped it off at Advanced Window Tint in Lampasas, and they installed the high-end Lumar ceramic tint all the way around. The back glass was real purpled and old tint. So while they were scraping it, they shattered the 4-piece black back glass, the sliding glass. So now it has a 1-piece window in it, which I think probably looks a little cleaner. And then we did stereo. So you can zoom in on the retro sound head unit there. We replaced the speakers with all kicker stuff. It's got a little sub back behind the seat now, the little kicker 10-inch, right, Jason?
Yes.
Little 10-inch sub box. Nothing crazy, but it sounds good. Hooks to your phone. We replaced the floor mats, had some gray mats, and we replaced it with the Holley OEM style rubber mats. So front windows tinted, all the other stuff is tinted 30% ceramic. Back here you can kind of see suspension, you can see the rear disc brake conversion. There's a little polished rolled exhaust tip now. So when we got the truck, it had cut off exhaust when they lowered it. You know, wouldn't fit the factory exhaust. So we put a little MagnaFlow muffler on it. You can hear it start up earlier in the video with that nice little rolled tip. So other little stuff we've kind of cleaned up. It still has to go through full. Here's the board. Got to talk about this. When we got this truck, the seat was really stiff. And so it had a board underneath the foam on the driver's seat like that to, I guess, give you some height or something for a little short person. So Mr. G's took that out. That's basically what we've gotten so far, is redone the whole suspension, window tint, stereo. The next things we're gonna get is we just ordered, Holley just came out with a grill for these trucks. And if you walk up here to the front, I know we're kind of flying around everywhere, this has an aftermarket replacement grill where the emblem doesn't sit into it. So Holley has come out with the grill where the emblem inlays into it. So we've ordered that, it's on a little bit of back order, and we'll put the red badge to match the Dale theme of this. And then we ordered a tonneau cover, a little soft tonneau cover we'll put on it, and then Mr. G's ordered the wheels for it. So get a set of Raceline wheels, we're just waiting on them to come in. We ordered tires today for it. But that's kind of the gist of what we've gotten so far. The next video we'll do a full paint correction. So it's mostly original paint on this truck. Looks like it's had a little paint work here and there. But we'll have Ray from Ray's Attention to Details come over and we'll do a full paint correction, and then we'll ceramic coat this truck. So we'll catch that in the next video with the wheels and the grill and all that stuff. But this is how it sits now. It's fun to drive. Rides good, and obviously you have the better braking than the factory disc. And it was real grabby brakes when we had it, so all that's working good. Mr. G's did a good job setting that up. We'll go take it for a spin and show you how it rides. So.
Gift yourself a moment of peace.
Not on the song right now. Let me find the song. So stereo sounds good. It's not some big overpowering booming stereo, but it sounds nice. Interior of this truck's, you know, not show quality, but fairly clean. We put the new mats in it and all that little stuff. So drive wise, it's got 308 gears in this one, so it's not, you know, we prefer the 342s or 373s in these trucks, but it drives good. It's got good power. That's up to 60 or so. Horn works. But this RideTech stuff is the best part of this truck. It's got Patrick's got it set up on kind of the mid setting right now, but big bumps, it handles well, doesn't bottom out a bunch, and actually rides and handles pretty well. Beltec front and rear sway bars on this truck, which you know, we do those on most of these trucks now, especially when we do all the other suspension. So handles really well with those. It makes a big difference. So that stuff, and then the brakes obviously are way better than the factory drum disc combo. So that's kind of it with this truck so far. We'll keep going with it. We'll do some other little stuff like we're talking about with the grill, the tonneau cover, and get it all cleaned up. But that is where we're at this point. We will post the next video, have the wheels and stuff. But thank you guys for watching. We're trying to do more videos like this of our own trucks. We have the Tahoe coming up soon that'll go to Mr. G's. And we're going to try and do a video on it of kind of going from stock to where we get it. But good driving little truck and great color combo. And this one's one of my favorite OBS colors. So thank you guys for watching.